Hello, beautiful souls. I am Saraharyana. Sasquatch, Bigfoot. These are terms that humans have used. And it was this morning that their frequency came into my field. It was actually in the fall of last year that a video came into my awareness. And I'm going to link that video below. And my team wanted me to come in and watch this because this woman had this wonderful, wonderful communication with a Sasquatch. And as I connected more deeply with their vibrational frequency and really set the intention to connect with them, I was talking to a friend over the phone. It was, again, last fall in 2025. And as I was talking and communicating to her about, my experiences and with the Sasquatch and the information that was coming through, I actually heard them, and we have it over a recording. We heard this. We heard communication. We heard this screech, and it wasn't an owl. It wasn't an animal. You could feel the vibrational frequency. And it wasn't until recently, and this won't be the same for everyone. This is with my own experience, that I started eating a lot more fruit. Fruit is the highest vibrational frequency of food. And I started eating a lot more fruit, listening to my body, listening to my intuition. And it was this morning, actually, after a few days of this, eating fruit, that they came in. And it was very emotional. So this is a disclaimer for those that are watching this. You may feel, those that are sensitive and empaths, the vibrational frequency of this transmission. This is a transmission from the Sasquatch. And you may be thinking, well, why is this coming forward now? Well, we're in preparation now for the dimensional shift from 3D to 5D and beyond. We're in preparation now. And so these interdimensional beings came through. Now, first, when connecting with them, it was a frequency of them being misunderstood. Tears came up. So many tears came up when I was connecting with their frequency. And other terms came in, that they're the guardians, they're the gatekeepers, gentle giants, loving, kind, smelly, family-oriented. And then it came in that the frequency this morning, that they're a bridge right now. Why are they coming in right now? Because they're a bridge to assist us with themselves, but with other species connecting with us, dissolving our fear. So think about this. As a species, humanity, we have been controlled and manipulated. And now that is changing. Whether you see this on the outer in the chaos in the world, we can feel this within. We know there is change. And we know, yes, the abuses are continuing to occur, but the vibrational frequency is shifting. And within that, the abuses will stop. So it is this, they're coming through as being a bridge. It's this wonderful communication. And connecting with them, this was a series of questions. So please know, I would really be open in this transmission, be open to what you may be receiving. You may receive your own insights. Really tune in to your own intuition here. Only take what resonates with you. And I would be open to what comes through. Let's not be shut down. Let's be open to this wonderful species that has come through. And they are interdimensional. So I asked first with his connection, and really creating the channel crystal clear within, and then setting the intention that to connect with a species that is benevolent, that is for our highest good of all throughout the multiverse, and who is willing to come forward right now and to assist in some of the questions. And this loving Sasquatch came forward, but also it was for the collective of the benevolent, loving, kind Sasquatch species. So this is what has come forward. And I asked if they can assist in this transmission. They said, yes, we can assist in this transmission. The name, the Sasquatch, that humans call them, is actually a derogatory term. They don't like being called Sasquatch or Bigfoot. So this is just for awareness. Again, tune within. There has been other names that people have channeled, and we're going to get to that in a moment. So this is what, and I'm just going to say Sasquatch for now until the name comes forward that they prefer. We are interdimensional beings and connect with Gaia, connect with the trees and the lands with our vibrational frequency. We have families and eat a variety of foods, from berries to leaves to, yes, some animals. Our gifts range from camouflaging oneself to interdimensional travel, stepping through dimensions. We travel at great speeds here on Earth, and most of our species is family-oriented. We are misunderstood with your species. However, we come forward now as your species, Humani, is transitioning to your multidimensional aspects. That said, telepathy is coming forward now for those who are ready. We also call it mind speak. This gift that all of Humani have will be opening in waves now. There is nothing to do to activate this gift. It is simply having an open heart with a clear intention. And then I asked, do you mind or like being called Bigfoot or Sasquatch? No. What name do you prefer? And I also said our species currently identifies with names. Guardians of the Forest, or Saseema, Saseema, Saseema. And then I asked, are there violent and kind Saseema, like we have with our species, violent and non-violent humans? Yes, there are parts of your world where we visit and stay, as your food supply is more plentiful. However, we do not just take. It is our vibrational frequency that is assisting Gaia in her transformation, along with your species, in the dimensional shift. And then I asked, are there ways that we can live harmoniously together with respect and kindness for your species? Yes, many within our species are loving. We ask before camping somewhere remotely that you ask and set your intention. Ask if it is all right to camp or visit in a specific location. For some areas are our home or where we are temporarily visiting. Communicate with this through your hearts. Others will communicate openly out loud through their voices. We do not take lightly to violence or the misuse of Gaia. Your species has been unconscious for a very long time. We are here to assist in bridging the connection now with our species and with many more, the dragons, the unicorns, and the fae. And they also said extraterrestrials. When there is respect, love, kindness, our hearts are open. However, when there is ignorance and destruction to Gaia and to others, we will let you know. Oof, this is really emotional. I can feel that. I can feel them being the guardians and standing strong. And oof. This, however, does not have to be the way. It is time for humanity to see the truths, for your species is also multidimensional. And I asked, what can we do as a species right now to be better, kinder, and more respectful? It's really emotional. Understand that Gaia is a living being. Walk lightly and kindly upon her. Lead with an open heart. Treat all life with love and respect. When walking in the forest where we reside, ask if we'd like to connect through telepathy and set the intention. Communicate, you come in peace. You are here to learn and understand. Some of our kind will respond and others may not. It is not about capturing our image. We are here. It is time to come together with not only our species and understand one another, but with many more species that are here, that the human does not see with their eyes yet. Dragons, fairies, unicorns, pixies, tree beings, etc. We are assisting humani in the bridging frequencies that are now open. Thank you. So the message with the Saseema, the Sasquatch, is that they are helping us right now with bridging. And within their vibrational frequency, that we will notice that our vibrational frequency also shifts, that we will see more of these beings, but not only them. It is with other beings. And many of you have already seen the Saseema. You've seen elementals. Some of you have also seen unicorns. And what they're also doing is they're helping release the fear. Imagine if you actually saw a dragon. Dragons are fierce. They are these incredible dragons of fire, of protection. And when we're near a dragon, I mean, their scales, one scale alone is bigger, could be bigger than your hand, can be bigger than your head. So imagine these huge creatures. And if humanity saw a dragon come up, what would they do? They would just lose it. They would freak out. So the vibrational frequencies are shifting. And the intention is to release the fear for all of us to live harmoniously in the new earth. So we are going to be seeing over these next few years, before the dimensional shift, that our vibrational frequency is becoming more open and respectful. Let's take a note here for a moment. If you actually saw a unicorn in front of you, we would be mystified. And some of us would be like, oh my goodness, this is magical. Look how beautiful it is. And you may go up and say, can I say hello? Or can I touch you for a moment? You know, along those lines. But if you saw a Saseema, a Sasquatch in front of you, you may be running to the hills and there may be a different story. Some of you know, but for the majority, yes, because they're misunderstood. And it is because what is being portrayed in videos and what have many people experienced. Many people have experienced rocks or sticks being thrown, logs. Some have experienced the mind speak, that hear the telepathic communication. But for those that have really taken a deeper dive, know that there has been much more loving experiences than violent ones. And it is our awareness that we walk upon Gaia now with asking the questions wherever we go. Asking the questions even before we go into the ocean. Respecting all of the elements. Respecting that there are species that are here that we cannot physically see with our eyes due to the false matrix, due to the vibrational frequencies. That shifts. That shifts with our awareness and with many tools. It can be meditation. It can be movement. It can be loving kindness. It can be what we eat. There's many layers to this, and this is unique. It's not a one size fits all. So this beautiful communication from the Saseema has come in to bring awareness to our hearts, bring awareness to that they are assisting in this bridging now, this preparation before the dimensional shift. And you may find that wherever you are at in the world, the Saseema are really in North America. They're in Canada, they're in parts of the United States, they're in other parts of the world as well. And you can feel the vibrational frequency. So instead of going in and leading with fear and even going into the forest and searching for them, tracking them. It is going in with respect first. Imagine if you had an extraterrestrial coming your home and opening up the cupboards and looking through your clothes and be like, hey, hold up. What are you doing? You never asked permission. This is respect here. You don't just come into someone's home. And that's what this is like. And that's what they're communicating, bringing forward. That remember, we are only visitors on Gaia. We are only visitors here before we depart, go into another dimension, go into another reality, and take another avatar. So this is respect on so many levels, for we walk lightly on Gaia. We respect Gaia. This is a huge transformation that humanity is going through right here and right now. And it is an honor to connect with a Saseema. And I noticed just the other day, and I was driving down a road. It was more remote, and there was heavy, dense forest on either side. There were no other vehicles, and I was going down to an ocean, and I could feel them. I could feel the Saseema watching me, and there was no fear with it. I actually opened down the windows, and I was like, hello, sending you love, sending you love. And it was beautiful. It'd be a different story if I heard one crashing through the forest and they were at my tent and throwing pine cones and there was great fear. However, I believe that this is going to be changing when we respectfully go to a campsite, to a remote spot, wherever that is, and our vibrational frequency is shifting, where we can know that there are other interdimensional beings around us. We respect the nature, we respect animals, we respect Gaia, and our awareness is expanding, everyone. That's the intention of this video with the Saseema, the Sasquatch. And I thank the Saseema for coming forward for this connection. Blessings of love and light to all. Namaste.